What is stress? Now, stress is where we sense, feel or perceive a threat to our well-being or survival. It's initiated by a loss of control and predictability, and it usually occurs when the demands on us appear to exceed or actually do exceed our capacity and our resources to meet them. Now, what happens in our body and mind when we experience stress? Stress is mediated by what we call the neuroendocrine system. And this is your nervous system and the glands in the body. And it creates what we call a fight, flight, freeze, flop and fawn response in the nervous system. And that's mediated by hormones such as adrenaline or epinephrine if you're American, and cortisol. And these hormones most people have heard of, the stress hormones. This whole neuroendocrine response affects the whole body and the mind, from how muscles work to blood flow, blood pressure, how the heart works, digestion, how you think, how you feel, how you behave. In terms of breathing, it increases the breath rate. It reduces blood levels of gas, carbon dioxide, that normally balances acid and alkaline in the blood, and therefore it alkalizes the blood. Now, with reduced levels of CO2 in the blood, it's harder for oxygen actually to get into the cells, including the brain. Now, your brainstem controls breathing, and as this gets habituated to the stress response, it makes you breathe more rapidly. Now, this kind of dysfunctional breathing affects everything, like we said. Everything in the system, how you think, how you feel, everything. It affects how you feel pain, it affects your mood, it affects and impacts how you sleep, and it affects your capacity to make effective decisions, to be empathetic, and to collaborate with others. This kind of stress is very, very common in the modern world, and it's the root of a host of diseases: cardiometabolic disorders, cancers, heart attacks, strokes, physical, emotional and psychological disorders. Optimizing your breathing de-stresses your body and mind and optimizes your life.